we have finally found our way into one of the underground cities. I know it does. It still looks active. The plaster's still in date. November 2019. Yo, I think someone's still living here. Look at this over here. Look at this. Toothpaste and everything. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at this. It's so intense. The scale of the operation. Well, fall to the floor. Well, this is not safe. Right, so we are ready, mounted up. It's the same day as the last video, but we have finally found our way into one of the underground cities. This was an old bomb disposal place. Actually, no. This was an old bomb storage unit. Now, when I say unit, I don't know why they call it a unit, because the place is an underground city. There's a small town on top of these tunnels. Now, the town sits right in the centre, but these tunnels spread all underneath and further on. So this is supposed to be about 25 miles worth of tunnels. We could possibly get lost for days on end down there. We've got supplies, we've got food, we've got drink, and you know, we're just gonna try and survive, because I want to continue the channel. The other big thing about this place is it was used as a cannabis grow. Now, the police said that we think we got all the plants, but it was that big we don't even know, so we could end up stumbling onto leftovers of a grow with numerous cannabis plants. We're gonna see. Exclusive boys. We've got a fucking exclusive here, I can guarantee it. Excuse me, whilst I would think that's a good idea. You have an exclusive here, I can well guarantee that. What's the history of this place? So this place was used as a bunker in the war, also used as bomb storage, and then it was used to house the royal family's possessions, and it's been left abandoned for a long time. This place is basically, it's an exclusive being on here. This is one of the first times it's been documented on YouTube. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Consider subscribing. Click the bell. Always notified. You can see my live stream, see everything. Consider joining the channel. Press the join button. It's $4.99 a month. It's not much. You get exclusive icon every time you comment. You get loads of exclusivities. Click it and just have a look. Just read the exclusive things you get. So anyway, let's get into this. Oh, and there's one small detail that I left out. It was actually used to grow one of the biggest cannabis farms ever found. And the police even went as far to say as, I'm not sure if we found everything, the complex is that big. So there were two in one
captured 2 massive cannabis busts. This was one, and they reckon this place was so big they're not even sure they managed to get everything out of it, because look at the state of it, and the police were crawling around trying to get bits out. The police said it was so big they're not sure they got everything.
That's insane. So we could actually stumble across a load of old plants.
You could stumble across plants, you could stumble across grow room equipment, chemicals,
let me try and get back there.
all sorts, yeah. Pretty mad stuff.
This is just a dead end.
In here somewhere you're going to see things that go up to the surface. They might be blocked, but there's going to be a lot of air holes in various places. If you spot any, point them out to me, because it's water.
There's a lot of mist in here. There's quite a lot of moisture, so there's like this really fine mist in the air. I don't know if you can see it on camera.
So that goes off in that direction. That goes off in that direction. It's just which way do we want to go first? Should we go all the way up that way?
Yeah, why not?
Go as far as we can, and then we'll come back and we'll go that way. They're trying to stop the air from going.
Moisture. Oh wow.
You can smell it.
This still looks active.
I know it does. This still looks active, this.
No,
It's active right now.
well,
You got one
this
of
could
them.
be left over from the bust, and the police have just not touched it.
Or
You can smell the cannabis, but it was like this in Chilmark as well, because when we went in there,
Yeah,
the smell of cannabis for ages.
Did you see it last time?
I've never been in here before.
This is worth money.
God alive, look at all the water bottles. They had no water supply in here, so they were bringing it in by bottle.
Food's like rotting.
What?
The food's not rotting.
Just check the date.
Nah, no one's been in that fridge for a while, bro.
The pasta's still in date. November 2019.
Oh, yeah, has any seen this either?
Okay, this is a kitchen one. Oh my god.
Wow.
It's a kitchen. That's nuts.
Yo, I think someone's still living here. Look at this over here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Bed, yeah, to keep themselves warm, look. Oh my god. This is nuts.
Look at
This is
this.
their bedroom.
Toothpaste and everything.
This is their bedroom.
Oh wait, they've looked in the beds already, look. The bottom of the beds. This was a mass operation.
This is why it stinks, look.
This was £1 million bust. The guy's in jail for it now.
Look, that's why it stinks, fine.
What's in that?
Look at these thermostat things. That's earth compost.
Is it?
Compost ready to go. Yeah. If you dig through that, you'll probably find bits of cannabis that's still left here. They wouldn't have got it all out of place.
Oh my.
It stinks.
The size of these tents. These are worth a fortune. These are big tents, these.
Oh my god. I don't think you can smell it. I don't think that the police have released footage or photos of this at all.
Listen there.
Oh, sure.
This is
Look, there's another one.
this is absolutely
Oh
insane.
my god. But look, the police or somebody has slashed it so it's not worth much money now. They've slashed it off.
Is that a dehumidifier?
That's a dehumidifier, yeah.
Or an aircon unit? It's an aircon unit.
The police are probably worried somebody's going to come in and take this, so they've slash.
Yeah.
all the-
Yeah, I think it's an aircon unit.
Dehumidifier.
Look at the scale, we ease in there.
It's insane.
Into this room, and then we just found number 2 room. So there's probably going to be more.
There's loads. There's more back here.
There's a third one. Third one.
Wow.
It almost looks like Portland Down have been doing chemical experiments in here or something.
What's all this? Empty. There's water in this one. Stagnant. Oh wow, there's loads of plant stuff over there.
Water here, water troughs.
This looks like it could have been a swimming pool.
Oh my god. What the hell? Here's the
Wow.
troughs.
How much was it growing here?
£1 million worth of bust, they say.
Really?
Yeah. But that's only what they know of, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you multiply that by how many years he's been here, if he had £1 million, maybe that was 3 or 4 months of growth.
12
so maybe
weeks.
he was like 3 or 4 million a year, and he might have been going for years.
Yeah.
So when he gets out, he's probably still got it stashed away.
Yeah.
He's probably in here or something.
So to put it into scale of how big it is, they actually named each way. They have streets. So we're on Wine Street right now. We're gonna head down Wine Street. This is insane. Like I'm not sure I've experienced anything on this scale before. And obviously you already know Wheatman's enjoying it. High Times Exploring.
Now this is the best for me, come on. I'm in my element.
Christmas for you, isn't it?
Boxing bags. Look at these. That's crazy.
That's why you don't want to be here.
Practicing. Brian Clark, 10 heaters.
More grows. It's absolutely crazy. Look at this, so they was all set up on timer units.
Yeah, that will be good for this one room.
This is going nuts, this is, isn't it? This is getting really...
This
out
is
of control.
candles.
How many have we had now? Let's keep counting.
I don't even know, I've lost
This is
count.
like 6 or 7, is it now?
I've lost count.
Their makeshift fuse board.
Home. So that way's out. There's more. Just keep going.
Look, no, that's 8. Everywhere.
I know it's never ending. Wow.
So much bubbling around there. It's just shit off its fuck. It's been left for so long. You know what I mean? Look how much blood's on that.
No way.
It's just been cut early, so that's obviously when police got it.
You seen how much is in this one? It's a lot of plants.
This is obviously where they came in and out with people.
Do you think? What street are we going on to? Does it have a name? Look at this. Even more.
There's a full plant there. Look at that. And that has been a big plant, that mate. It's been a very big plant.
So they have basically just left cannabis in here because look, there's a full plant. So what else have they left?
Do you think
They could.
this is actually...
It's a full, yeah, it's a full plant, but it's gone mouldy.
Yeah, you can smell that.
But the thing is if they've took any, for example, when they were doing it all and they were cutting it all off and they were shrink wrapping it, airtighting it all in shrink wrap bags. Imagine if the police haven't discovered a haul of that in here and we find it. It's just next level. It really is.
goes on.
Yeah, it does.
If you can imagine, Burlington is like a drop, you know, this is like a drop in the ocean, this whole facility, somewhere like Burlington.
Yeah.
You could fit this whole place in the corner of Burlington and still keep going. Keep going. Go downhill slightly now as well. So I was telling you about a lot of these, they've done them on purpose at an angle so the water would just come.
Yeah. So they won't flood. Huh? He said he heard something.
No, I don't think so.
Where is he? And Steve? What about Steve as well?
He's going to be back that way.
We should really give them one of the walkie-talkies then.
You won't get a signal again, I don't think.
Really? What, between each other?
No, not really. It's such thick walls. Do you want to go and find Carl? He's not going to freak out, is he?
It's just so big.
Leftovers, but there's water tanks there which are overflowing, so something's probably fucked with the stop mechanism on the water tank. No, it's full of air, you got.
Yeah, they've had a cave in here.
Oh, look, there's pipes to the surface. Oh, so it's a bit of a around it. That's a breather. And it's probably dripping in here, filling it up, and it's meant to drain off, but somebody's fucked with the drain system, so it's filled up, overflowed.
Oh. I know. There's our big cracks. Not good.
The sooner you can walk away from cracks like that, the happier you usually have a big extraction system. This area is nothing but cracks.
Yeah, it seems to be really dangerous, this area. A huge chunk, literally just ready to fall. Yeah, that's the way we came.
There's arrows pointing this way, which could, the arrows normally denote ways out. So,
Dead
the
end.
arrows are telling us, you know, go downhill, go downhill to get out sort of thing, but we're still, probably we're at the top end now, I think. All this stuff. Look, exit as well. Exit saying, go that way.
So that's a dead end.
Yeah.
It's a dead end.
Reached the end. And they might have stopped drilling here because they realised it was just too shitty and risky.
Yeah, look at the roof here.
Good time to stop it when it's falling in like this. These roofs everywhere.
I see a ladder over there.
It's holding there.
Oh, it goes right down there. What? Could have been Carl or Steve. I'm not gonna lie, it feels super eerie being so deep underground. Who knows what kind of subterranean stuff's down here. That takes us back to where we came from. Yeah.
You see the signs next to the sign there?
There's a real element of fear in these places because we could get lost. It feels like walking around in circles. I'm not even sure where we've been, where we've come from. We should have really left some marks. If you are enjoying this and you haven't hit like yet, hit the like button. Show your appreciation. Hit the subscribe button. We're doing mad underground stuff at the moment. Here in Wiltshire, a lot of old military stuff. A lot of these places were used for criminal activity after they became decommissioned. There's so much history here. Negative and positive.
All that is human waste.
Oh, no way. Look at the state. So this is where they've been taking dumps.
That is disgusting.
Oh. No way. The dumping area. Although it doesn't smell. I can't smell anything from it. The smell of cannabis just overwhelms anything down here.
I think that I have seen this front side of it. Yeah, well look.
You can tell these were the newer setups. These are a nice setup. I can't believe they've left up fans here and that. The humidity tester and that's still on. Room humidity 99%.
Well, the food was still in date, so it can't have been that long ago.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this bit.
Wow. Look at this. It's so intense. The scale of the operation. Whoa, falling to the floor. Oh. Oh, this is not safe.
There's all been compost there.
Oh. It's like an old workroom.
Yeah, it was probably tidy until the police destroyed it.
No wonder mushrooms cost so much.
Christmas tree.
It's like there's more money in growing ganja.
An old phone booth.
They've got an old-fashioned weighing scale.
Lost Boys! My favourite all-time movies.
Oh my god!
And what tape's this? Louis Naked?
Hey, there's a number on that. Oh no, it's not. It's a piece of dirt. I thought it was actually powered up. Huh? GPO, the Government Post Office.
Anything back there? Stinks of pee in here.
Yeah, it does.
Mushroom. Mushroom diseases.
Yeah.
2010.
Oh, gas mask. Wow. That's cool. There's an old reg plate there. Someone reg check it. Leave a comment below. What does it come back as?
Have you look at the red plate in the corner on that, Dan? Check that one there. Get them to check that one there.
Which one?
One over there.
Oh yeah.
That's the new one.
Fox
Oh yeah.
767
Well, it's an 87, whatever it is. Sorry, an 89.
Delta Yankee Bravo.
Because my
767 Delta Yankee.
my old E30 BMW is an F-Reg, 1989. Yeah, that car's going to be finished soon. So as soon as Bucky pulls his finger out and fixes it for me, it's going to be ready. I'm going to drop a video on the whole restore. I'm actually looking for someone to wrap it. I'm not going to paint it just yet because I can't afford to paint it. I'm going to wrap it instead, so if anyone watches and they do wrapping, hit me up. And I don't mean music wrapping, I mean vinyl wrapping. It just keeps getting deeper and deeper in here.
I think we come back round on ourselves again because we went to that corner and then we came back again. But I think, you know, we keep
I don't think we've been down this way.
I think we need to keep scooping around in this area. Because I think they're way over there, personally. I think they're way back over in that direction. Fuse boxes, they've got special. Oh, it's just stands on you, isn't it?
It's just gone in that way.
Section 3. Ocean Sound Corner.
Isn't that where we came from?
There's a room. There's a fan going to it.
We're not?
We might be able to go round like we did before and get in.
Watch out, I'm going to go through.
Okay.
I'm going to see if we get round this way.
But it's not black mould. Hey, Wheatman, what's this? All wrapped up in tape.
The seat or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, I imagine just like, I don't know, a bag full of cannabis maybe.
Yeah, of course.
I think this is somewhere people will be making a joke. Have a look up there at the gloves.
That's a bit weird. Isn't it? That's cool. Disgusting. And then above you there, down low.
I don't know.
Cool, them, aren't they?
Yeah, really strange. What kind of dwellers were down here? I think someone was eating their own mushrooms, if I'm honest.
Yeah, perhaps this was a special mushroom grow room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, look at the state of these. These look like nothing any kind of non-psychedelic person would draw. Most of the places have not been down. What?
Look at that above there for me.
It says drive slowly here. It's probably because they don't want the ceiling vibrated. Uneven ground, walk, drive carefully. Oh, look at this.
It's a dead end anyway down there.
There's somebody down here. There's somebody down here.
It's fine, yeah.
Is it you?
There's someone down there. Hey, hey.
No, that one me.
No, there's a light down here.
Look.
Hey,
Wheaty, there's
Look.
something down here. I'm telling you.
I'm down here. Hey, Matt. Turn your light off. Look. Watch. There's a light down there. No, we need to find out who that light is. What? It's getting a bit weird. I hope it's Steve O'Call. It came from down there, yeah. It was shining all over here. I got it on camera. I 100% got it on camera.
Yeah, I did as well. He's down here somewhere down the getting.
It's just Carl.
We were coming to look here, we seen you light.
Where's Steve? Oh, Stevie as well.
Bro, where did everyone go?
Where did you go?
Where did you two go?
We literally like just turned a couple of corners and that was it. He was gone.
Yeah. I think we went opposite ways for any other meeting together. It's like a huge
There's some
circle.
crazy stuff back there you've
Yeah.
got to see. So they were growing mushrooms down here, right? And some of the workers, before they started growing cannabis, were taking their own mushrooms, right? So they're all psychedelic, you know, psychedelic craziness, right?
Yeah.
And they've drawn all over the walls all these psychedelic paintings. It's
So
crazy.
it was like a psychedelic meeting room. That
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had.
you should go and look at it.
Sorry, Carl. We gave up. He was dead, so we just sort of moved on. It's kind of like we dealt with it and sort of, you know.
Let's head back to where we was going to. Do you not think it looks like some out of Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, this is like cheapest cruise around. What the hell is that? Bro, what? What in people's mind makes them do this?
Hey Matt, is everything okay down there?
Yeah, it's probably where we came in.
Really? I thought that was the other side.
That close? Copy that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry man, yeah, this is where we came in actually. We're very close to the entrance now.
Okay, we're coming down. Over now. Let's go. I've always wanted to do that. So obviously there's no signal on the ground, so we're having to use walkie-talkies. We're stepping up here on the Exploring Fighters.
Yo, Matt, you there?
We know who he likes.
Matthew.
Yes, we're further down. There's porn down here. There's a bit of porn.
Well, I just want to say that we've got a code red on the back passage.
You got caught by whom in the back passage?
Over.
Give me that.
Is that an invite or is it cryptic?
I just press.
There's no signal down here, so yeah, we're using walkie-talkies. It's ancient technology, I know, but you know sometimes we've come around in a big circle.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is different.
No, this is where we was. This is where we came in. Oh wow, look at the poles.
And look at all trips around there.
Look at all the food.
There's a timer switch, thermostatically controlled timer switch.
Only one manky one.
Wait a minute, what's the date on them then? So I reckon someone's coming back here, you know. 25th of July. Steve and Carl, I think. That's it, guys. We are walking out of here. It has been intense. I can't believe how much stuff is actually left there. How much of a big operation this was, and not to mention that the underground itself was amazing. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video. And I'm gonna be quiet because we're going out now. I'll see you later on. Speak a little bit more now, so we are out. That was a great explore. Amazing to see all that stuff. Amazing to see the underground itself. But that's probably the smallest place we're actually doing. We are going into some of the biggest places, and do not forget, we are attempting the Burlington Bunker. Finally, we are going to attempt it. We're back here in Wiltshire. I told you I would never give up, and even if I fail this time, I still won't give up again. We're going to do it. We're going to do the Burlington Bunker, aren't we, Matt?
We'll do it all, and then we'll do it all again.
100%. I think there's something wrong with Matt.
Cannabis, boys, cannabis.
I think the stuff you use You sniffed.
Yeah.
Did something.
Yeah, I don't think there's something wrong with Matt.
Man, you okay?
I don't know if I'm filming myself properly.
You okay? You okay, Matt?
Feeling good?
Where are we?
And I cannot even see the end.
Ready?
Yeah. That's a big drop, Matt.
To be honest, it seems like if you get caught doing this at this level, you know, you only get a couple of years in jail.
No, it's his will. His last testament. All the wrongs he's ever done. It's his confession. Note to self, don't wear jeans with holes in again.
Let's go.
Just on a 4-hour drive. I'm gonna grab food. I'll talk to you in a minute.
There's a chance we can have mud on our feet when we come out. You alright with that?
Yeah, I only just balloted the car today. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, boys.
Balloted the car, and we are going to get very muddy.
Yeah, standard, Andrew. Right, so we are going deep underground. You already know how it is when we're Matthew Williams. So the unfortunate thing is we've got to go down a 150-foot ladder, and we can't use the camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck my GoPro on my head. So the footage you're going to start seeing from like in 10 seconds is going to be GoPro footage. You already know.
Dan, you haven't done your laces up.
I know.
And I'm a bit worried because it's 150 foot down for people who haven't done their laces up.
I'm gonna do them now. I was just waiting to see if you noticed. Okay. I was testing you. That's all.
Do the laces.
What am I supposed to grab onto up here?
Yeah, that
There's a car.
car.
It's alright. I don't think they're looking this way when they go past. It's alright.
Put your light down for a second, please. Just for my own safety. I don't want to have to take a mad dash, okay?
Right, time to make a mad dash.
Okay. You alright?
That's a plane or a helicopter.
Coming for us already.
Oh shit.
Try and get your feet onto that blue thing because it'll take a lot more weight. Onto that blue thing you're holding onto.
What, did you guys both actually just walk on this?
Yeah,
It's safe.
Well, no, I put it there so I didn't walk on it.
I walked on it.
It's easier for you to walk on it because it'll just hold up a lot more. It's like a snowshoe basically.
You filming all this?
Yep.
So can I get the footage of it after?
I'm not filming at the moment. You filming, Dan?
Yeah, my GoPro's on.
I filmed Dan's entry, he's got your entry.
Make it look like it was nothing.
Right, so this is the drop, and I cannot even see the end.
Ready?
Yeah. That's a big drop, Matt.
Let me get my camera out.
You do know if you fall down that, you're dead.
Better off falling.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are you looking at? Something cool?
Da, 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 da. Ready?
Oh my fucking god.
And, ready?
Still can't see the bottom. Oh, I can a little bit,
Is
yeah.
that a bottomless pit?
Almost, yeah.
Oh.
It's a good one.
Hold on a second. Let me test something.
Yeah, close.
Torchy watchy.
Go on.
There you go.
That took like freaking 4 or 5 seconds to get there. So you have, if you fall, you have a chance to think about your dad.
Well, I think you'll end up with a bunch of broken bones as you get entangled in this, and then eventually end at the bottom.
Right, you know I hate heights, so let's not talk.
Especially if you collapse for some reason, if you had a blackout or, you know. Could you imagine if you just you fainted as you going down it and that's it, your lifeless body just drops.
The thing is, if one of you drops, you drop on the person who's at the bottom, so who's going first then? Any of you have any epilepsy or history of...
Nope.
Fainting? No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope, never.
I've done ladders, but normally they're like in segments, and then you get to fucking like stand for a second, be comfortable.
And the funny thing is, we're all going on this at the same time.
So you do want to do like that chap I had on my boat, no names mentioned. Lovely chap, gave him a go on the tiller. And I thought, we're a bit fast, look back, he was having an epileptic fit holding the control of the boat. We were like, so I had to reach over, get out of gear, and he was out cold. And he was fitting.
Really?
Yeah, and I couldn't row the boat because he was fitting.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's just a big piece of rubbish dropping down there. Trips and things. Yeah, he was fitting, and I couldn't do anything. I had to shout to people on the bank, call an ambulance. And by the time we got to the bank, which was about 5 minutes later, the ambulance was there, and he just came round. It was like, shit. Yeah, so it does happen.
Yeah, no, it does.
Well, I'm not going to be able to film me going down because, trust me, I don't want to die in the process.
These things are pretty solid, yeah, so...
I believe they're solid.
Yeah.
I know, it's just a ladder.
It is just a ladder. So I'll see you down there. Don't watch you don't kick shit down to...
Yeah, stamp your feet and get shit off it.
Times like these, I do wish I was wearing my boots and not a pair of slippery Adidas.
Should we have hard hats on because it's probably safe.
Did you almost just fall?
No. No, we should probably have hard hats on
Yeah,
because things accelerate, they can go through your skull.
Just be safe, you.
I'll try.
I watch your brother.
What?
I thought you dropped your fucking torch.
What? Bro, don't watch me. You're as bad as my mum. Every time a car goes past, inhales.
And breathe.
What was that?
What's that?
What's that?
I don't know.
Andrew?
What?
Did you kick something?
No, I was over there.
Are you sure?
I swear I was stood over there.
Because something just came flying down.
It wasn't me. I swear to you, it wasn't. I was stood over there in the back corner.
God, that shit me up.
I had to put my hand on top of my head then. If that happens to you, put your arm across your fucking head.
Yeah, but what the hell would have fell down?
I have no idea. Could have just been a piece of that rock that you chucked earlier.
No, it can't have been.
No, that came from the top of here and then down.
I don't know, but just keep your wits about you.
Yeah.
Shit. If you hear shit like that, put your fucking hands on your head.
Right, okay.
Put your arm across your head and hold on.
Do you know what?
What?
I think I know what it was.
What?
I think it was my light off the back of my bag.
I think it was a light. It sounded metal.
Yeah, no, it's a plastic bulb. It's like an LED plastic light bulb. I think it was on my backpack and it snagged it off as I'm going down.
I think, yeah, it sounded substantial.
Because there's some lights or something and I keep scraping against them all.
Yeah, man. I'll give you a bottom now, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, you're miles down there. Man, I've got a way to go. I don't. I've got this dangling thing. It feels like I'm in a disco. Still a long way to go. No, it's like a little bulb.
Okay.
It literally is the shape of like an Edison bulb. What are you doing, Andrew?
I'm trying to get the balls to do this.
I'll tell you what, do you want to wait till I get to the bottom and I'll shine a light up for you?
Is it a white energy bulb?
Yeah.
Get to the bottom. Down here.
What you say, Andrew?
I said, yeah, get to the bottom. Remember, I like to tell you, I get really confused. I don't want to hurt you guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm so bad with heights like this.
Even my arms are aching.
If I do this, this is the highest ladder I would have
Definitely should not have worn my bag.
Yeah, I took mine off.
Were you leaving it?
If I come down, I'm leaving it up here.
Right,
Oh,
okay.
shit, the camera there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring your bag. Yours isn't too bad, mine's really fucking wide.
Alright, just concentrate on finding it.
It's, I don't, what is that, Matt? I keep getting stuck on.
What, behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, you got your first aid kit.
Ah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
It keeps snagging, that's what happened with my bulb.
Oh yeah. You've got one more to get past. And it's a quarter game. There you go. Yeah, you might want to put that inside.
I should be fine on the way up.
You'll be alright, yeah.
Andrew, I made it. Oh, my arms. Well, that was definitely
Takes him back home in 3, 4.
we're switching back to the normal cam. You got this, Andrew.
Tell you what, when we go up, we'll stay closer to each other so you've got the light, okay? Just take your time coming down, you'll be fine. Don't look down, just look in front of you and take your time.
Honestly, Andrew, it's not that bad because of all these railing, all the circular bits that go around your body. You can lean on them. I kept taking rests and just leaning backwards, my body onto it.
And you can just hook your arms and your legs around, and you can just sit there for a minute, like, just take your breath. And
There's no rush. Do you think he's going to do it?
I think he's convinced. He's talking himself out of
I
it.
know, I can hear him talking to himself.
He's talking himself out of it.
Bro, you honestly, don't talk yourself out of it. Just get on the ladder and just slowly make your way down.
And I tell you what, when you're coming back up with us later, right, we'll all stay in a bunch so you've got plenty of light and we can chat to each other, right?
And you can go first.
Well, no, first, you reckon something would happen to you? Well, we'll catch you.
Yeah.
So, going down's a breeze. It's like walking down the stairs. It's going up is a pain in the arse because it's a bit, you've got to use your arms a bit more. But coming down is a dream, man.
You can do it. This is why we're the best crew in the UK, because we do this kind of stuff, bro. I don't see anyone else doing this.
I tell you what, all you have to do is get your feet and your hands on those things at the top, and your brain will just kick into gear. Don't be looking at it. Just put your hands and your feet on it, and then you'll start moving down. It'll just happen. There's some swearing going on up there.
We can't hear you, Andrew.
Yeah, just get one foot on, then get a hand on, get the other foot on, get the other hand on. Once you're on, you're on. It's not moving anywhere.
It is solid.
It's absolutely solid, mate. You can pull it back and forth, trying to make it, you know, go. It won't go nowhere. He's writing a book up there, isn't he?
No, it's his will. His last testament. All the wrongs he's ever done. It's his confession.
Yes. He's asking for forgiveness, yeah.
Oh, Father, oh, I have sinned.
He's going like, I've got my first foot on there.
Good lad, you can do it.
We got faith in you. Come on, we got faith. We know you can do this.
You are the Demon King, aren't you? The biggest paranormal adventure guy in the UK, in the world, or whatever.
Just imagine Satan's down here and he wants to have a chat. You'd be down here really quick then. I wish I knew what he was saying.
What is he? Is he actually on the ladders?
Oh, bloody hell, got me in.
Andrew, we can't really hear you. It sounds like you're writing a book.
Have you started? Okay.
You can do it, bro. I know you can.
Remember I told you that the first time I came down here, it was intense. It's been intense for a lot of people, mate. You're not alone, right? But once you start moving, it'll all start happening. I do actually. I'm pretty afraid of heights, even though I'm a pilot. Yes, we left. We should have gone get down there. Yeah, bring it down there.
So, Matt, you're talking about going up and helping him?
Well, get him started. That's all you have to do is get him started. I mean, he's freaking out because he can't bring himself to make those first few steps. That's all you have to do is start, and he'll just keep going.
Andrew, Matt's going to come up and help you.
Okay.
Right, so it is good to be back. So if you didn't already know, me and the crew, Matthew Williams, Steve Ronan, Dark Arts, we've all been here before. Now this was one of the biggest, if not, was it the biggest underground grow in the UK?
It was one of two, yeah. God knows how long it was here for. It's undiscovered. And yeah, the police even said, like, we don't even know if we've got all of it out of here because this place is so big. Maybe there's some bits we haven't got to. I think they were probably just as wowed as most people are who come in here the first time. And in fact, we're going the wrong way. So
Okay.
let's try another way. Oh yeah, go down there, I suppose.
It is easy to get lost, but this was a massive operation. Last time I was here, I think we counted about 27 tents, and these were big tents.
Yeah. If we followed it downhill, that's the way the water would run out, because it's been built on a slope so that all the water will run out and you won't get any flooding down here. But yeah, I love this place because it's so pristine, apart from a few bits of graffiti. I mean, it's white walls and it's really nice. Want to go down that way? Or that way? That way's probably more direct, but... Sorry, we started walking.
You okay, Andrew? You okay? Just checking on you. Andrew's 150 foot above us in the entrance.
Yes, it's one of those. I love the few bits of rock above us. I mean, you never see any falls in the main the area. It's like very little ever changes down here.
Right, one thing I do want to see a lot of in the comments is hashtag next time Andrew. No, next time Demon. Okay, everyone spam next time Demon. Me and Matthew are in the premiere right now watching all those hashtag next time Demon.
And he will do it because he'll want to challenge himself, and he'll think next time I've got to actually make that a little bit better. You know, his brain is like just doing a flip right now.
Well, I mean, he did say he wants to do the planks to death finally because he backed out of that one. You know, the one that I took you to.
Yeah.
And that is a bit of a mad one.
See, this is one of the reasons I take beta blockers, because adrenaline screws with your head and it'll make you freeze, and it makes you use more muscle energy than you need to be using, because you're like, and your heart's going, and you don't need to be, because actually I was quite relaxed going down those ladders. But to somebody that's doing it the first time, I remember my first time, it was very intense. And do you know what? It seemed like it took about an hour to get down there.
Really?
Only like 10 minutes, but it seems longer because everything seems more intense. Now, were he to take a beta blocker, for example, it blocks the adrenaline, so then he's thinking more clearly, and he can probably put his mind to it. It's just one of those things. It's a trick your body plays, fight or flight. Am I going to do this, or am I going to run? Fight or flight, adrenaline kicks in. He chose not to do it this time, but he'd probably run quite quickly.
Oh, what's that smell? Oh, are we approaching the the toilet area? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Is that where the toilet area is?
Well, it could be.
You remember last time he came, there was just toilet paper and human feces all over the floor because they would just pooing in the corner of the mine.
And all their food.
Ugh.
Yeah. Lots of Rockstar energy drinks down here. Must be the choice of winners to get back up that ladder. You just have a...
Yeah.
Oh, look, hang on. Never seen that? In the way before. It's just fallen down, but I've never seen it hanging down like that. Somebody might have just pulled it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, nearly walked into it then, see?
Booby trap.
Booby trap. I was wondering if it was connected to anything. I was looking. Oh, and another one. People have been reaching up and pulling the wires down.
Yeah, I bet they were looking for stashed cash.
Yeah, maybe they were checking them to see if they were copper.
Yeah, maybe. So this was one of the storage areas, wasn't it?
Yeah, right, well I'm going to clean up this place now because it's starting to get a bit messy down here.
Right, well Matt, you clean up, I'm going to head this way. Oh man, this has been well and truly gone through now. So this was one of the sources of water, a big pool.
It's more of a musty smell than anything.
Yeah, it is now, yeah. So when we first came here, there were tents everywhere. There was a little living quarters. I mean, you can see all them though that they used to grow the babies in, on little trays.
There's still quite a lot of tents here.
And more trays. I can imagine, because most of the tents, all they did is cut a hole in the side of them, which would be pretty easily repairable.
Yeah, and those tents are worth a couple of grand.
Yeah, they're worth a bit. Well, there was all kinds of stuff left here. There was like sumo grow, you know.
50 quid a bottle,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Well, you can see an old light set up there. But yeah, I have not seen a tent yet.
No, we're close, I think.
Oh, this is where there was still full weed plants. There were still loads of plants here. Last time, do you remember?
Yeah, watch these things on the floor, they're tricky, yeah?
What things?
These are the rock fertiliser things.
Alright,
And you
okay.
can skid on them. You take it down, there's a tent.
Oh, yeah.
Lethal, those things.
Oh, you can slip on them.
Yeah. You sure you want to...
Oh, this is look.
This is the place, yeah.
Yeah, this is where there was a bunch of plants here, and a lot of them still had buds all over them. And I remember we put a pile together, didn't we, and lit it on fire, and the whole place smelled like Wheatman had been here for a week.
No, a day.
Okay, yeah, a day, yeah.
It would smell like this, yeah.
Oh wow, look. we're coming. Oh, look, there's that tube of yours. Do you remember that? You remember that tube?
Tube?
Yeah, that. Do you remember when you stuck it on your head and started dancing round? I'll play a clip for you. I think there's something wrong with Matt.
Cannabis, boys, cannabis.
I think the stuff you sniffed
Yeah.
did something.
Yeah, I don't think there's something. I think there's something wrong with Matt.
Man, you okay?
There you go.
Boy, play the clip and you can have the real thing.
Oh no, because we're doing a. There we go. Two years later, and the perfection is real. Yeah, as you can see, this was a massive operation. Though someone was making bank.
And to be honest, it seems like even if you get caught doing this at this level, you know, you only get a couple of years in jail. One of the biggest guys I think that was ever done for it, British guy called Martin Fillery, who was doing the Chilmark one. I think he got 7 years, but he was out in 4. Which, you think about it, for a multi-million business, if you stash that money, you know, they'll have your assets off you, they might have your house, but if you stash that money, it's still a winner, you know.
Heisenberg springs to mind.
Yeah, I mean, imagine he had like 3 million stashed away, comes out, goes to live abroad, pulls it out the bank, bang, you know.
But that is a good question, right, man? Life is precious. Would you give up 4 years of your life for £3 million?
Don't know. He'd probably be treated quite well in prison because everybody would be like, respect, man, you know.
But it's still 4 years of your life that you'll never get back. And there could be your life could completely change in them 4 years.
Yeah, I don't think it's for me, prison, to be perfectly honest. But
You could, in that 4 years' time, you could accidentally walk into a bar one day because you've had a crappy day and meet the partner of your dreams and end up happily married. And you've bypassed that whole dimension by not being in that specific place at that time.
Are you saying Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be in the same bar as me?
Well, I mean, if that's what you're aiming for, Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. Right.
I think he's a farmer.
He's not that guy that caught us trying to get into that bunk and he's like, just when your foot, your day couldn't get any worse. Not that guy, is it?
No.
Do you remember, like, oh, the punch bag. So that's what all these bits are on the floor. Look, and they'd made dumbbells out of these. So they were looking after themselves. They were trying to keep fit, you know.
Yeah.
What was it weigh? 10 kilo?
Probably.
Yeah, about 10 kilo. He's just saying more than that because he was struggling.
100 kilo.
But yeah, look at this. They made their own punching bag.
That's the thing from the punch bag.
Oh yeah, that was a speedball they made. That was they made their own speedball. That was attached to the roof, to the floor. This was the punch bag. That was the speedball. More weights over there. That's when you get that. That was the beginner. That was when you were getting more hench. Yeah, it was like a
Gym look.
gym. Yeah.
Gym written on the wall. Yeah. If it was not more obvious,
Yeah.
we missed it. Yeah.
More plants. So when the police eventually found this place and raided it, they were overwhelmed. They went through what they believe to be. They went through everything they believed to be here, but we heard rumours that they didn't find everything. Even the police themselves said that they believed they found everything, but they wasn't certain because of how big and intertwining this place is. And even when they did get everything, they were dumping cuttings here. Now, when we was here, it was all dead and there was mould growing and stuff, but you could see there was fresh trimmings that they cut down, and when the police found them, they just dumped them all, thinking they'd die, but no, there was loads of buds all over.
Yeah,
that's how fast it was.
Probably going to have to smoke off some of the stuff that was still left.
Yeah, probably. It was dry and brittle. Another water pool. I mean, look at all these plants. Well, all the bottom ends, but insane, Matt, insane. Could you imagine, right, us being us and going into these places, not knowing it was occupied by a drug lord, waltzing in here like we owned it, and then discovering dozens and dozens of tents full of cannabis plants? What would be your first reaction?
Run away.
Really? Run? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Christ. I mean, they were the kids that got caught in here. There were a couple of youngsters came in here and they got the shit kicked out of them. And when they went home, yeah, this is how people got caught apparently. They went home, told their parents, that they'd been out late or whatever, and their parents realised something was wrong, saw they had bruises all over them, and then they demanded they tell them what had gone on. They told them about this place, and boosh, the police came in here and busted it. But it's funny you should say about what would it be like if you came to one of these places and they were growing inside. Well, that actually happened to me at Chilmark, because we were back and forth Chilmark loads of times. We were looking in the vans outside and boxes and all this sort of stuff, and we were, how can we get in this bunker? And we were looking through the doors and banging on the doors and big old vault doors, and they were in there growing cannabis.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of months after the last time we went there was a bust. They were in there.
No
They
way.
had a camera. They must have been watching us going boom, boom, boom on the door. And they're like, nah, they can't get in. And they were in there. There were 2 Vietnamese guys, apparently, and the guy who was like the kingpin guy or whatever. But yeah, so that happened, and lucky we didn't get in there.
Wow. Yeah, it's something I often think about. Actually, I've been asked that question a couple of times. Have we ever gone into a place and found illegal activities going on? People stripping copper or growing cannabis.
I mean, me personally, right? I mean, I don't care if people want to grow cannabis and do a master cannabis grow. Most of my mates in Bristol are either using drugs or selling drugs, or I've been shown grow rooms in places in Bristol. I'm not going to mention
Matthew,
where.
I don't know if you've had a couple of pints today, but we should probably not say anything else.
No, I'm good to go. I don't think this is a bad thing, but I just don't think they thought about it well enough. Like the security, they should have had cameras in here, and I mean, just waiting for some kids to find their way in here was really asking for trouble. And they nearly got away with it. It's like they were so close, but they were from Eastern Europe. The guys who were down here, don't know if they were doing it by themselves or they were working as part of a bigger organisation, but yeah, they could have done it. They were stealing the electric. They'd been here probably for years.
Stealing electric from where?
From outside. They pumped the electric in from outside.
Really?
Yeah, they got wiring, and it's really dodgy wiring as well. I mean, if they'd have put all the lights and bulbs and everything on at once, it would have just blown it. So they must have been alternating it to. But it was like such thin wires. The wires must have been red hot running in from outside. It wasn't clever. Yeah.
There's another batch of plants there. In fact, yeah.
Very steamed up again, I think.
There's all the cuttings on the floor. Oh, what were they watching? What was the last ever?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh.
Good tasting movie, then.
Oh, so this is where our arsonist friend made a stop on his travels.
Yeah. I think it's pretty much a lot of people agree that, he kept telling people that this place is inaccessible because it's been burnt down, and then it burnt down.
Well, the funny thing is how many places did we go to, and then literally a few days later he went and burnt them out.
Yeah.
But don't forget, the guy's not an arsonist, right?
Well, no, that's what...
But he did threaten to burn out my car.
And...
Roll the clip.
Hurt you. Yo, Dan from EWF. Hey, I'm coming all the way to Lancashire. I'm gonna find your fucking skyline. Hurt, you're gonna have the fucking UK's most burnt out skyline.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. But see, when you threaten to burn, pillage and whatnot, you don't really mean it, which is why the police could never prove it, because even though you said it, you just say, I was only joking, and then they let you off. Yeah, right.
I can't believe he stole 1 bikes from the Hells Angels Club.
Well, there's a funny story about that, because we did say have a look at the video and have a look at the photos he put on his Facebook, and they're the same bikes. And then he said, no, they're not, we never nicked them. And then the other day, he grassed on his mate. Must have been a £5 drug deal gone wrong, like, you know?
Yeah.
His mate owes him a £5. So he grassed him up and said, oh, he sold those bikes now. Ha 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 ha. Well done.
Oh, well, I'd rather not have the Hells Angels banging on my door because of it. But yeah, so before that kid burnt out this place, I'll flash a clip now from my previous video. This was a little makeshift hut they'd built. It was out of just plywood. It had 2 single beds in it. It had some of the personal belongings, food and stuff. Over here was the kitchen. As you can see, the grill here. Someone's toppled this over. Fridge, freezer. On here was a bunch of different drinks and mainly bottles of water, because they'd been down here for months at a time.
Well, they used to, I think they must have bathed in here or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where did they bath? I wonder if they've got in them swimming pools.
I think there were showers down here actually, but they
Really?
were original showers. So what they probably did is they just piped a bit of water downhill and just got in the showers, gravity fed shower. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of this stuff here, like this, stuff everywhere. Now, when we came here, there were full bottles of this, and some of it was worth like 30, 50, 100, 200 pounds. Add that to your crop and it'll double in size, they say, but what do I know?
That is actually a light mechanism. You screw your sodium bulb in it. That's what they were using. That's one of the reflectors for it.
So what was this area?
I think this is a
Storage, yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually go anywhere, but over in the corner, if you look up, there's another thing going all the way to the surface.
Oh yeah, I did look at that last time.
Yeah. I think someone's been dismantling, or trying to dismantle and wrap up one of these and probably gave up. They were probably halfway through it and thought like, oh, do you know what, do I really need it?
Sack it, the amount of miles I put into it, I might as well bought one.
Yeah.
But yeah, last time we came here it was a lot neater. Definitely a lot neater. How long had it been, let's say, disused for when we came in? Can't have been long.
I think it was used in the 80s and...
No, I mean, sorry, I mean as a grow.
As a grow, I think it was about a year.
Was it a year?
Something like that.
Because it still looked very fresh and the food was in date.
To be honest, I think we were one of the first people to come in here. Certainly the first people to film coming in here after it had been busted. And I couldn't believe when I came here, the bloody door was open. So I think somebody may have come here, taken the lock off, and nobody bothered to, secure it after that.
This is the main entrance, isn't it?
Walk straight in. You can't walk in now because they put earth.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they piled earth up against the doors that we came.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, so there's the main door we came in for originally. But wait a minute, didn't they say there was bats in here and it was protected?
Well, actually, yes, the top is still open, so the bats can still fly in and out.
Right, okay. So as we're climbing up ladders, there's bats flying in and out. Perfect. I don't mind bats.
Yeah, I like bats.
Yeah.
Just, not the ones that give certain viruses and that cause certain big C words.
Yeah.
But I think they're all right. Mostly the ones in the UK. But
I've always wanted a fruit bat. Big ones.
So make sure they don't have rabies. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Big carriers of rabies.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Romania and I put out a story about.
That stall that was selling bats.
Yeah, they were selling bats in resin, and I got a message off
Matthew Williams, wasn't it?
And he was like, "Oh, you can't buy it! Don't buy it! You'll get caught! You'll get stopped! You'll get done! And then next minute, I'm getting tagged in a video, and there's a video like, "Dear Exploring Fighters, Exploring Joshua, Exploring Cody, do not buy the bat."
Don't buy it. The thing is, I mean, it's tantamount to like drug trafficking because there's a thing called CITES, which is like for stopping animals being taken out of one habitat and smuggled to another. And you won't even realise, it seems innocent, doesn't it? It's, just buy a bat, and you take it through customs, and it's like, oh yeah, £10,000 fine. Nah.
Yeah, avoid that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the entrance we came for originally, now filled with earth behind it. Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah, telling him don't you know, like, oh my god, the dog, don't tell anyone you got the dog.
Next minute there's a video online. I smuggled the dog into the UK.
I know, and then you did have a knock on your door, but they decided that you were alright at the point.
Yeah, so funny enough, you guys might not know this, but some people might not even know how I came to have Fudge. What I'll do is in the pinned comments there's a video that you can go and watch the full story. As we were driving back from Romania, we'd been driving for about 26 hours by the time we got to Calais, France. Now, we pulled over in a hard shoulder that we was not meant to pull over, it was illegal. It's emergency services only. Now, me and Bucky were swapping over drivers. We hadn't got far left to go, but Bucky said, right, I'll sit in the traffic so that I can have a nap, and I'll put us on the ferry. I was like, brilliant, because I'd just been driving hell long. And he heard a dog. And I was like, no way. I was like, could be security dogs because there's a lot of people who've been trying to get over the fence and hop onto lorries and stuff. Anyway, he was like, no, it's a puppy. So I jumped out, and then there Fudge was hopping at the fence crying. I picked her straight up, I put her in the car, and then we looked out at the barrier. Her cage, it was like a small carry cage, was upside down. She had a blanket there, a quill, a collar. I'm flashing some clips now. So I was like, I ain't leaving this dog. The dog is going to die if we leave it, because all it had to do is walk around the barrier a bit and it would have been squashed. So I was like, right, I'm taking the dog home. It's fate. There's no chance in hell you can mathematically work it out where that would happen twice. I just don't see it happening. So I looked her in the eye, she was crying loads. As you've seen in the video, she was crying loads. And I just looked at her and said, if you want to come home with me, you've got to be quiet. And as we got to customs, she just shut up. Didn't say anything, didn't bark, nothing. Got her right through, and the rest is history. But yeah.
Lassie come home.
Yeah, but it was fate. There was no other word to describe it. Absolute fate. So definitely go over and watch that video. Please bear in mind it's a tearjerker. You may end up crying by the end of it, but it's definitely a heartwarming story, that's for sure.
And Dan did the right thing. Don't listen to little grumpy bastards.
Oh yeah, I would never ever change my mind. I turned around to Bucky on the video and I said, if I go to prison, so what? I am not leaving this dog to die. I'd rather go to prison than leave the dog. So, and then I had council knock on my door about 8 weeks later, saying they wanted to put her in quarantine. By that time, it would have been over the quarantine period, so they were satisfied that she didn't have rabies or anything, so, and she'd already had injections by that point.
Yeah. Injections,
but yeah,
lots of donuts and treats.
she is a greedy girl, that's for sure. But this is where the mushrooms are. Well, were. So in here they used to grow mushrooms, and they used to put a lot of psychedelic stuff on the walls, as we'll go around and see.
I think this is from the people who had parties in here. There were a few raves that happened, like, in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some people had raves in here.
But look at all these gloves. It's like some kind of, do you know on like horror movies, like Jeepers Creepers, and they've got like an altar of body parts. Well, this is the altar of gloves.
Maybe there's one glove for everyone that was murdered in the cave centre.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
So
I dread to think what else them gloves were used for, that's for sure.
Look.
What?
Is that the killer's apron, look?
Ah, could be.
That's actually an apron. That's an apron, there's the gloves.
But what were the mushrooms, what kind of mushrooms were they?
I think they're like button mushrooms.
So they weren't psychedelics?
No, they were edible mushrooms for soups.
Alright, okay.
For Heinz soups, in
Really?
fact. Yeah, for Heinz.
So Heinz were having the mushrooms grown here, while Wheatman and his crew was having his weed grown around the corner.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I doubt it was the same time, guys, but yeah.
Now they're all grown in Romania and places like that because it's cheaper to kind of import them than do it here. But yeah, that's a sort of thing for training, isn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering what it was for. No, it's a seat. They've made it into a seat. Look, there's one on that one.
Yeah.
It's a seat.
It's for like jamming yourself. They would have had a cushion on you and like pulling themselves up and down. I don't know.
Not that many of them. It might have just been literally they sat on and they planted the mushrooms and stuff, I don't know. So before that was bricked up, I wonder where that went.
On the other side of that, you can see the wall. You can see where it goes. They brick some of these things up just to control the airflow.
Alright, okay, yeah.
And this is the weird shadow drawing. It's like the weighing scales.
That's cool.
And those are the scales on the floor. And it always smells here.
Yeah, look at all the mould.
Weird stuff, yeah.
All them fluffy mould growing on all that wood.
Yeah. But it looks like, see, bottles on the right hand side?
Yeah,
they're
it
all
does.
glass bottles.
Chemicals of some sort.
And they must be
Test tubes.
weighing them up.
Interesting.
There's some really funky smells in this place. What is that? What the hell is that? Fish.
Yeah. Oh god, good
Like
thing.
a tropical fish sign.
Good thing Andrew isn't here. Doesn't like fish.
Wow. Well, on that note, my back. Doesn't want to move. I've been standing there for too long. That's the cleaning room and equipment room.
Wonder how Andrew's doing. Wonder if he's regretting his decision yet.
He's probably happy that he's not down here with us.
Yeah, probably. Smell the water down here. Smells like horsepipe water.
Washing up liquid. I was going to say somebody's been.
There's a bunch of water there. They tell you what, these sinks are worth a fair bit.
Yeah.
The ceramic, they're almost like the old farmhouse ones.
Yeah. Well, if anybody wants to come down and bring a long piece of rope with you, it can be yours.
Oh, we definitely don't advise that.
No. I'd rather be above the person who's pulling one up, to be honest. Yeah. So I think we've kind of scooted around and missed some of the tents, because there are still quite a lot of tents here, but they're here somewhere.
It just the whole place intertwines in itself, and we have been here before already.
Yeah.
We're approaching the ladder, aren't we?
It's a bit further, but yeah.
Oh, it stinks. Oh, it smells like sweaty clothes.
Yeah.
Right, well, we didn't get a chance to see everything. It does just intertwine, so if you want to see the full place in its former glory, definitely go over and watch my original video. That will also be linked in the description and pinned comment. So there's two videos, the original video from this and the footage video. But now I'm going to put the camera away and climb up this 150-foot ladder. I'm probably not going to put the GoPro... Yeah, no, I'll put the GoPro back on just in case, so I'll time-lapse that.
Yeah, it's red chemical now.
Time to go up. Coming up, Andrew.
No farting on the way up, right?
What?
No farting.
I'll try not to. Seems like it's raining more.
It's only down this bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, once you get up about level 30, it won't be so bad.
It's hard work with this backpack on.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to take a few breaks.
Yeah, just take a break, man.
Doesn't help it weighs about 40 kilo. You okay, Andrew?
You should have done a spirit box session. Yeah.
Note to self, don't wear jeans with holes in again. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. Oh, my arms.
Step away from the hole so it won't collapse.
Oh, bro. It's the second time you've done it.
Thanks, bro. Fucking stop taking me to the height. You know, I do most of the heights we've done. It's just this one is a fucking dead drop. See the size of this shit?
Yeah, I do. I climbed it twice.
I mean, you can just hold on like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Like, I was thinking about it. When I normally start from the bottom going up, it's fine because you're not worried. Because by the time you're halfway up, you're like, oh, fuck off.
What?
I'm just holding the slug the entire time.
Right, we are out finally back at the hotel, which is only literally 30 metres away from the entrance. Big shout out to Matthew Williams, Secret Vault, you already know. Been only been a couple of weeks since we last saw you. You know what? It's Tuesday. Guess when this video goes out? Tomorrow.
Right.
I'm editing
You're
it
editing
tonight.
tonight?
Yeah, I'm editing tonight.
So we can share a room editing and not talk to each other. That's the way to be.
Oh,
Also,
that's-
sorry I didn't go on that one, Edward. You know I'm afraid of heights. You know what we should do? We should do an episode where you guys train me not to be afraid of heights.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, Andrew.
Yeah.
This drops tomorrow. We're going to sit there and we're going to watch it, okay? Because I want you to read the comments because there's some special comments for you in that video. Right? So, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you put that comment again because...
Right, if the comments are anything about, oh, you're just being
No,
scared.
no, nothing like
I
that.
was going to say, know your
No,
limits.
no, there's not. There's no peer pressure or nothing going on. It's what would you call it? It was...
PP pressure.
They were nice. They were nice ones. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they were no. Just you have to find out. It weren't too bad.
We were a
was
bit
it?
worried for you there.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining on this video. Right now, the date is the 18th. Is it?
It's now the 19th.
Right. So it's 19th. I'm putting this out the same day. I'm going to go into a hotel right there, and I'm going to edit, and this goes up tomorrow. Well, today. So. Currently right now we are in Wiltshire. If anyone's about, leave a comment below, message me on Instagram if you know of any cool places, you want to take us to show us any cool places, hit me up. You already know. Big shout out to the boys. Let's go.